Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of the Blissful Day. It's been a minute when I uploaded something again. It's been a little bit busy, but those are excuses, right? If you want to dedicate it to do something, you'll find time to do it, so apologies. However, I've done a really awesome training with Tony Robbins. It was called Wealth Mastery. If you're not familiar with Tony Robbins, I would highly recommend you to go check him out. He's a just incredible individual that has helped millions of people, and it's like keeps motivating and truly believes in personal growth. And that's what I'm all about as well. But let's go back to the happiness, right? Since this video is like a little, I want to give you a little nugget today. So for an example, I'm sure a lot of you sometimes just wake up and it's like we all have this moment wake up and it's like we're not really feeling that happy, or we're just feeling crappy. There are wars going on, people do not have enough food or clean water, etc., etc., etc. I mean, the list is long, right? It's not a perfect world. However, the world is changing and we can have big impact. Yes, you can have a big impact on your environment, on your community. Look what's going on right now, and people even helping and donating, Ukraine. So there's a lot of amazing people doing fantastic things. So for an example, you're waking up, you're not in the best mood, right? What can you do? Do you just give up and say, well, okay, it is what it is. Do you accept it? Obviously not. And it's very basic and very simple, but it's like we have the ability to change it, right? And how do you change it? By practice. Bruce Lee said, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks. I fear the man who has practiced the same kick 10,000 times." So repetition, 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 right? We've all noticed, we've heard this before. So that's what it takes. So for an example, if today, by some crazy, event, maybe you've been triggered, or maybe there's a thought that it's like, hey, what can you do? And I also want you to realize that a one thought can absolutely change your state of mind. So for an example, think about it that somebody you get a phone call and all of a sudden a little conversation can lift you up, right? So it's an event or thing, but we have power to do it to ourselves, and I think that's the mastery. So for an example, you can maybe not having the best day, but all of a sudden you have this idea and thought and you become inspired, or maybe a memory came back, and all of a sudden you're able to, all by yourself, because something that came stimulated you to go and it changed your mood or improved your state of being, and from the negative you went to positive. So it's a practice. So nothing just comes just overnight, right? It's practice, practice, practice. So if we are able to put a little bit of effort, it has to be practice, we'll definitely master it eventually. So it's only a matter of time. So that's why I preach, hopefully I'm not preaching, but I talk a lot about, it's like, hey, it's like there are ups and downs in life, but we can practice ourselves to state, to be in a most positive, optimal state of mind. So we can deal with everything, If you're happy, you're going to be dealing with people differently, with the situations, with work, and etc. So one of the things that I learned, which is absolutely phenomenal, and I never heard this before, it's laughing yoga. Yes. Such a thing exists. I know you've heard probably about goat yoga, you've heard about beer yoga, you've heard about so many different yogas, right? Hot yoga, you name it. However, laughing yoga is a thing. So I've done it, and it was conducted by this doctor from India, and it was absolutely silly, goofy, but so powerful. And we've already talked about, I'm sure how laughing absolutely, body cannot distinguish between real and fake laugh, and all the benefits are being, are working for us. So it is important to, fake it till you make it, in a sense. But I would highly, recommend, check out, go to Google and look at laughing yoga and watch some of the videos how it works. People do it in group settings, people do it and individually in their home. So maybe whenever you're having this moment, it was like, I'm having a difficult day, watch 5 or 10 minutes and practice laughing yoga with people on YouTube. and see what can happen. And I promise you, it's going to be a shift. You know, be goofy, allow yourself to be childlike, and there are ways of really improving your mood today. And if you improve your mood, that means the people around you will be also in a better state. And there you go. And you're changing yourself, you're changing the life of so many awesome people that live with you or spend time with you. And obviously, if you have not subscribed to my channel, go and do it. Click the button right over here. So long.